Hey guys, what's up? It's Ray. Welcome to this new video. Another podcast kind of thingy. And again, I'm with another one of my friends, with Brooke. You can introduce yourself if you want to.
Hey, I'm Brooke.
That's a nice introduction. Great. Uh, yeah, just tell a little bit about yourself, how you stand in the RuneScape community, really. Go.
What do you mean, like, about myself?
Just about yourself, what you do on your account, what is your account focused on? Do you do anything on YouTube related, really?
No, I don't have a YouTube. I like to slay, and I like to mine. That's basically what I do.
Wow,
I do anything really, so.
that's an amazing story. Thanks for sharing that with us. Um, anyway, we have some topics again today to talk about a bit. Some update has been happening or are gonna happen, or some like problems that are there in the RuneScape community nowadays. And the first one, and of course everyone loves it, it's the Squeal of Fortune, and I think like everyone thinks it's a laugh. Same with me, really. I don't know what your opinions about that, Brooke. Get anything good?
I think it's a joke. Because, I don't know, I just think it's a joke.
Well,
People are saying that it's immature, and that they need to take it out and, or at least, like, hide it. And I think that would be a good idea if they could just, like, update that a bit to where it doesn't show up in front of your screen every time you log in.
I mean, it's a little bit harder to do it every day. Like people actually, like the penguins, they actually have to go do it instead of like just have it in front of them and ready for them to use or something.
Yeah, it's just like RuneScape is getting easier, and it's like you don't even have to play anymore to try and, make money or get skills. It's just like you press a button and you get something.
Yeah, I guess that's true. But if they do that, I guess I mean people will get those items anyway. I've heard people getting divines, getting Ellies, and everything like that. I mean, of course they're not tradable, but I guess when people have an Ellie, they're not gonna buy anything off other people anymore. Like if you have an Ellie, you're not gonna buy another Ellie of someone who got an Ellie split or an Ellie loot share or whatever. So the price is gonna go down anyway. So I guess it affects a lot of prices. I haven't seen it really that much. I've seen some items go down a bit, but maybe that's some sort of that they're scared they're gonna go down, and that's why they sell them, and that's why they're actually going down. I don't know if that's actually true, but yeah, I think it's a joke as well. Really, I mainly because I didn't get anything good from it yet, but yeah, just the way it comes in the game. Like I've talked to Brad about this as well. I mean, I have tried for many months really to get to professionate my account to go to Armadale, get the good drops, and if there's some random level 3 who gets it on his first lucky try at the Squeal of Fortune, I'm quite frustrated if they get an Armadale chain skirt or whatever, even a divine or something. Well, I train my accounts for months to actually get this item, so yeah, that's my main hatred about it, really. So
Yeah. Now,
well,
I do have a question, um, about the Wheel of Fortune. Uh, like once you get the item, do you know like if you can only have it for so many days or so many hours in combat or something like that? Like, does it disappear?
well, what I've heard, I don't know myself, I didn't get anything good, but what I've heard is that it is an untradeable item. It's not like degradable, such as like Corrupt Dragon or like any of the Barrow's armors. Like, again, the Barrow's armors don't disappear after a while, they just get degrading. You have to repair it at the Bob guy or at your armor stance. But it's not anything like Corrupt that it will disappear or fade away or whatever after a while. I heard that it is untradeable, so if you get a divine, you can't sell it. So it's not like you get a lucky, like, what is it, 500 mil right now. Um, but I guess it's an item binded to your account, so I guess you don't ever have to sell or ever have to buy a divine ever again. So I guess that's like a good item you actually get for free without doing anything for it. Like what you said, it just pops up on your screen. You don't have to do anything for it. It's just there, not like penguins or any other distractions, diversions really. Um, but what's the best thing you've gotten from it?
10K.
Wow, that's you must be
Yeah.
proud. Um,
So proud. So
yeah,
proud.
the best thing I've gotten was like a rune crafting small lamp or something. I've gotten a medium lamp before, but like the only way I think the smaller lamp is good because it's on rune crafting. So that's the best thing I've gotten all, like ever.
I've gotten a few lamps. If we're talking about lamps, then the best thing I've gotten would be a lamp that you can use on anything. I use it on summoning because I don't have a unicorn yet, and I want one. So,
Okay. Oh, that's good, I guess. Yeah, I use my my distractions and diversions, my random events also on summoning. I hate summoning. Well, because it's so expensive right now. I mean, I have like 1,000 Crimson Charm for it, which really isn't a lot. I mean, I can only get like one level from it. Get to level 90. But it's so expensive as well now. Like those second ingredients, like what I've heard is like getting to 99 at about 100 mil right now. It's like the same thing as prey. I'm like, what? But
wow.
yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't
I've
know.
been doing clay cores for charms.
Yeah, it's quite annoying that you don't get effigies anymore, I guess. But yeah, otherwise would you use them as well in summoning?
Yeah, I use everything on summoning.
Okay. Well, I guess that's for one topic. I don't know if you want to go to the next one.
Bonus XP weekend.
Yep.
I preferably, I'm gonna farm, magics and palm tree seeds. I don't know about you. What are you gonna do?
Well, I got 99 farming. Normally, I would actually, yeah, plant my expensive trees, probably my magics and my palm trees and my calquats and my poison ivy seeds and just do it all at once. But I have 99 farming right now, so I'm probably gonna, well, I've bought 8k mahogany planks, so I'm gonna do construction. And I also bought some things for overloads, so I guess I'm gonna also use those supplies and get me some overloads. So that's actually all I'm gonna do. But you're gonna do a farmer and then?
Clay cores, because I need to get my magic level up. Also, it'll get charms. I need charms.
You don't have charms yet to use on the 1.1 experience or what?
Yeah, after everything runs out, I'll use all of my charms on that.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
haven't bought my supplies yet, though. I should probably do that
yeah,
soon.
you probably fucked already, I guess. Well, I guess
Yeah.
merging clans already know that the price is gonna be heavily bought as soon as the bonus experience comes out. So I guess many people already bought their supplies. So maybe it's not gonna be too hard to get your supplies, but I think it's still gonna be, well, hard, but it's gonna be some trouble, I guess. Um,
Yeah, I'm debating on what to do still.
yeah. Well, I'm gonna do, as I said, construction, 8k mahogany planks, and then I'm gonna probably do either some combat. I mean, I still have to get 99 attack, strength, defense, but maybe even some agility or anything like that. But I have no idea yet. I'm probably gonna improvise, be like, yeah, I feel like that right now. So,
Have you
um,
used... Hey, wait. Have you used your skull boots yet for the agility?
well, I'm just checking at the moment. I didn't use them like all the way. I have used them quite a bit. I got to 78 agility. Um, but I think I still have some charges left. I'll find them in my bank right now. I'm logged in right now, so I'll just find them in my bank real quick. But I don't have much left. So I guess I'm just gonna do this week if I have time for it. I don't have much time. I still have some coursework to do, some schoolwork. Check power. I've 57% left. Wow, that's pretty good. I could probably get to like 79, 80 with that. So
57%. You can get to like 82 possibly.
82, no.
I've already gotten to 79 and I have like over 50% left.
Really? From what level?
74-ish?
Really?
I
No.
think? I'm not sure.
It
I forgot.
doesn't seem right. Like what I remember is like I got like 2 levels from it, from like the 50%. I thought I had less left. I thought I had like 25% or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm confused.
Well, I did have a lot of like quest rewards with the
I'm sorry, you cut out. Can you repeat the last bit you said?
I said I did a lot of quests that gave agility rewards, so that also stacked on top of
Oh
that.
yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah. Yeah, I also did some. I can't really remember. It's been quite a while. Well, not like that long, but I guess quite a while. Anyway, on to the next topic. Behind the scenes of March. Have you read them?
Of course, I always read the behind the
Yeah, I
scenes.
don't know. Some people are
The
like too lazy to do that. They just wait for the video and be like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But what do you think about it?
I don't know, I'm bringing it up right now.
You forgot?
Oh,
Nice.
the first thing on it was the clan. stuff, I have no idea what that is because I'm not in a clan and I don't do citadels and stuff. So I don't know what your opinion on that is.
I think it's just like, of course, last year they thought the Clan Citadels was like the biggest update of the year, and I'm pretty sure they know they have made a mistake about that. Of course, Next is the biggest update of the year for like most people. Of course, there are some people still like the Clan Citadels, but I guess for most people, Next was the biggest update of the year, and I think they failed for that, and they kind of have to make up for it. So they try to do this, try to still like make sure everyone is ready for the Clan Citadels and everyone uses the Clan Citadels. But I just think it's a flop. They just have to admit that it didn't turn out the way they wanted it to be, and they just have to like cut their losses and just go home. Really, I mean, with this failure updates, yeah, it's not really gonna work. I mean, yeah, improved experience really, Jagex. Like, are there like not enough places to get improved experience? I mean, already all those boosted items or those boosted sets. I mean, some of them are really hard to get, but I mean, some of them like the golden mining suit is really not that hard to get, and it's like 2.5 experience boost. If they're gonna increase that in the Clan Citadels, it's like everyone is gonna be there. Yeah, I just think it's a flop really, but yeah, since you're not in the clan, I
Yeah,
can't really
I
ask you for your
definitely
opinion.
agree, but I definitely agree with what you said, and I sort of have like the gist of like what it's doing now. But yeah, I haven't really experienced it myself.
Okay. Can you go to the next one?
Bonus XP weekend, which we already talked
We
about.
already talked about, so let's skip that.
Yes. Player armor updates. The graphical stuff.
Which has already happened. And what is your opinion about it?
Personally, I like it. People on forums have been like ranting and saying change it back and like, oh, you missed this item, and Jagex has to explain that they're doing it in batches. But I personally like it, especially the D-hide. I don't wear it like at all, but I want to start to because I just think it looks awesome.
Yeah, I guess you're right. The main armors I really like is like the steel one, the iron one. Like it's really buffed up from because those armors are actually well, in real life. I don't really want to say, but I guess they kind of resemble what is in real life. I mean, the bronze one, the iron one, the steel one kind of looks like a tank, and they kind of overdid themselves at the Mithra and the elements. I don't know if you've seen them. Yeah, you probably did, but like if you still can imagine them. I mean, the Mithra armor kind of looks like a decreased version of the steel, and I don't think that's right. I still think they have to match those. Same thing with the adamant. It's some sort of like the hat. It's so weird. It's some sort of weird dildo thingy sticking like at the back. It's so weird.
Like the
It's
Varog self.
exactly. It's like you look at it and you're like, huh? Well, I think the rune is really nicely done. It's yeah, really one of the biggest armors, and it's really like you have some good protection. On the other hand, I don't know what you think about Torva, but have you seen it?
I haven't seen Torva yet, but I've heard people say that the helmet and the plate legs are too small for the chest.
Yeah, it's like you are too skinny to walk your own legs, really. Like the plate is so big, like the shoulder plates are so big that um, they're kind of like too big of the plate that the legs are so skinny that you can barely stand on them, and the helmet is kind of misshapen.
I don't understand why they had to update an armor that just recently came out, or like the most recent armor that came out besides Ganodermic.
Yeah. I mean the what I kind of find weird is that they updated the Torva, but not really the Pernix and the Virtus. I guess they do that with all of the melee armors, like they wanted to update like in one giant batch, but I guess they also updated the D-hide and the Armadillo, so I don't know why they didn't update the Pernix. Well, I have seen some images already for like, well, not teaser images, but I guess that could be Pernix or that could be Virtus. But I don't know why you think they would do that.
Why you think it would do what? Like why they wouldn't
Yeah,
update that?
why they wouldn't update the Pernix and the Virtus at the same time with the Torva.
Well, they didn't update Third Age either. So I'm thinking that that's just going to be their next batch of updates because they said that this was the biggest armor update that they were doing, or graphical armor update. They didn't update any of the stats. And then the next batch will be like Third Age, Pernix, Virtus, and everything they didn't do now.
I guess, yeah.
That's what Yeah, that's what
But if
I
you're talking
think.
about third age, you mean the third age ranger and the major? I thought the melee did change.
I didn't know that.
I'm not sure. That's all I've heard. I don't know exactly, but I thought the melee did change, but the range and the mage didn't. I don't know. If you know about it, please let me know in the comments below. I really don't know. I've heard people say that like the whole batch of third age. I mean, also the druidic or the I don't know what you call it, but the druidic and the ranging amulets and all the like the all piece of equipment they all changed. But I don't know. I still have to see that. I didn't see it on YouTube, but I guess they didn't. Maybe I misread that. Um, but I guess we talked about that enough. Do you want to go to the next one?
Of course. New loyalty rewards. I haven't seen them. I don't really. I'm in there, like in the membership thing, but I don't really go check it because I want the. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I guess it's like Aegis. That one. It's like 84k points, I think. So I'm just
Aegis?
like, I don't know how to pronounce it.
What does it do?
It gives you immunity for, I think it's 30 minutes. Maybe not really immunity, but it helps like with the damage you take and everything.
Huh.
I can go read on it.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's well, what I kind of find weird, and like many people find this weird. Even if you like collected all of your loyalty reward points, and even if you did everything, um, you still don't have enough to buy most of the batch 3 auras. Like if you only look at the auras, I don't look at the emotes and like those random pieces. You don't still have enough for the batch 3. I don't know why they already came out with the batch 4, or why they're already going to come out with the batch 4. I mean, I think, well, first of all, I think they're kind of being overpowered. Not sure yet. I mean, I haven't tried them out myself. I don't know how they're going to turn out. But I think they're going to be overpowered, and I don't hope like it's going to be like your entire PVM trip is going to be based on what aura you have, or if you're going to crash someone, which is based on your aura, or if you still have time left on your aura. And I don't hope it's going to be based on that. Like same with chaotics, how they influence the game. I mean, if you don't have a chaotic at bandos, or if you don't have a chaotic at like whatever, you're pretty much screwed. You're gonna get crashed by someone who does have one. And I hope it won't be such an influence like that. But I guess, yeah. I don't know. Have you already read what the auras are all about?
Yes, of course. I actually have one. I have Reverence. I got that whenever it came out.
Hmm.
It's supposed to help with prayer. But I was speaking about the Aegis one earlier. It says that it can block up to 10% damage based on a player's defense levels. So, you know how like they said Nex wasn't soloable? I think that could possibly make it soloable without a glitch.
Well, what the problem with Nex is not like the damage taken. I mean, there are people who can actually tank it out with like graves in the room and stuff like that. But like the real problem is getting through the blood phase, because the blood
Oh
phase
yeah.
makes Nex heal. Actually, the more damage is still, or the more life points that are still on the Reavers or Revers or whatever they're called, the more Nex will get healed. And one player is not can't damn, I'm all mixed up. Can't deal enough damage to actually deal so much damage to the Reavers that Nex isn't getting healed enough to actually get past that blood phase, and that's actually what they want to achieve, like getting more damage per second, so you can actually get past the blood phase. And I think maybe this will help a bit, but I don't think Nex will be soloable because of this.
Yeah, I agree with that. That was my next point. And I've personally never been to Nex, so I don't have any like background of it, but I know like the phases and what it's about and everything.
Okay. Do you have any planning on going to Nex in the near future, or
No, I don't want to fool with that.
why?
It's too much trouble, I think.
Well,
I just want to
it's
stick.
fun.
Really?
It's really fun, yeah. If you go with like friends, or like going with friends is always fun. But like even going masses, it's like getting a drop or like have the potential to get like a, I don't know, 400 mil or 500 mil even. I don't know if they're still that much, probably not. But like a 400 mil split, or a drop rather than like a like a little bit less split. And the chance of getting a drop at Next is actually quite common compared to like Corporal Beast. Like getting a divine at Corporal Beast is like 1 in 2,500 or something. What I've read or what I've heard. While Nex is like 1 in 50, I believe. So if you ever plan on like just wanting to get a big amount of money in just a short while, go Nex really.
I see.
You see.
Yeah.
That's great.
I think we should go to the next topic.
Okay.
Which are back criminal bolts.
Wow, that's... Say it again?
A really bad pronunciation.
Yo, I can read that. What is it?
Back criminal bolts. It's they're saying that it's gonna be a certain tree set up somewhere, and a friend of Papa Mambo's, and it's gonna be near Edgeville.
Mm-hmm.
I'm reading on it now. It's
Okay.
called a blood word tree. Well, I mean, I've already read it, but
Yeah.
you're supposed to craft a bolt that it'll do like really well in PvP against mages, and I think that will. I don't know. It won't equal Storm of Armaggio, but I think it would help like people if that is attacking them to like get, I don't know, vengeance on them.
I guess, yeah. But like what it basically is about, there is some kind of weird guy, some friend of Papa Mambo, which basically grows a tree either in the wilderness or like near the wilderness. And you can cut that tree, like same thing with the potion flask with the red sandstone. You can cut that tree once a day, and I'm not sure if it's like the same amount, like 50, such as the red sandstone. But you can basically cut it once a day, and after that you can fletch some bolts with it. And those bolts are actually going to be the strongest bolts in the game right now. And I don't know if they're going to have any special mode actually outside PvP or even in PvP really. But like if you really go to the stats, because they're going to have 125 range bonus if I'm not mistaken, 125, which is if you compare it to like a bro tip bolt, bro tip bolt has 100 strength bonus. So I guess it's way better. And for me as a ranger, I mean I love range. It's going to be a great bolt. And I'm pretty sure you need like 81 wood cutting to actually cut the log, and like 89 crafting, 89 fletching to actually fletch the log, if I'm pretty sure. I don't know if it
85
says...
wood cutting and 93 fletching.
Almost correct. Yeah, so that's basically the stats you're going to have. Oh wait, that was with the red sandstone and the Robus glance, of course, yeah. But yeah, and this bolt is basically going to be another sort kinda like the distractions in the version of the red sandstone. And I really hope, well of course woodcutting and fletching are other skills in crafting and mining. I mean crafting and mining, not many people have that high enough to actually mine those red sandstones. That's why the potion flasks are so expensive. And also the potion flasks can be used in any sort of attack style. I mean magic, ranged and melee are going to be using those potion flasks, while those bolts are... I can't even like think of the name, like not even close to the name. What is the name again of the bolt?
Back Riminel.
Sounds like a fucking disease. Okay. Those bolts they can only be used with range, so I guess that's gonna make them less expensive. So I don't hope there's gonna be like an amazing money making method, because you already have enough in the game. But I guess it's gonna like kind of match up to the potion flask. But I don't know. Are you excited about it, Brooke?
No.
Really? No? Okay.
No.
I guess that might be able to make next soloable. I don't know. I don't know how strong they're gonna be outside PvP, but they might be able to like push the edge to make next soloable. But I have no idea. Really, I have no idea.
Whenever I said that earlier, I was implying that they're making RuneScape easier and easier, so therefore it will possibly be soloable at one point.
Yeah, it's I think by the time it's getting soloable, like they already have so much done in potion flasks and in whatever, like making everything stronger and such tankier, that if you finally are able to get past that blood phase, you can actually kill maybe a couple of nexus in one trip. That's what I think. No idea really, but that's what I think. Like if you can finally get past the blood phase, all those other updates that has been happening before, like with the new armors and like especially the Genadurmic and maybe the new whatever they're gonna come out with, And of course these new bolts and everything, making sure that Nex is becoming a little bit too easy. And since Nex is like the strongest boss, like if you don't really consider the fight kill and don't want to consider like compare the fight kill and Nex to each other because they're two complete different things. But if you like think of Nex as the strongest monster in the game, Nex is gonna be way too easy in my opinion. But yeah, I have no idea how it's gonna turn out, and I guess no one really does. You want to go to the next one, or do you still have something to say about this?
No, we can go to the next one.
Okay.
It is the gnome graphical rework.
Wow, you can tell about that, Brooke. You're so excited.
All right, well, as I was telling Ray earlier, I think it was their best update in the behind the scenes March so far. I don't know like what they're coming up with now, but I love what they did with it. I've always been a gnome fan because I'm there a lot farming and such, you know, trees and stuff like that. So I really like it, what they've done with the characters, and then the tree in the middle. That's also really nice. How it's how everything is laid out. I think it's just easier to navigate and stuff.
I guess. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you mean the paths? Like they have made like roads there?
Well, not particularly. I'm just saying like the tree. I think it's easier to navigate
Oh, in the
because
tree itself. Yeah.
of yeah, because it's easier for me to like see things and stuff. I don't
Right.
know what do you think, Ray?
um, well, like the graphical rework of the armor is great. I mean, I like seeing the new looks of armor, but like in the detail of itself, like the update itself, I really don't care how my armor looks. Like if it does what it has to do, I'm happy with it. I mean, it's great that they're gonna update it, but like if you see the gnome, I mean, do they really need an update? Like not too long ago, they already got a graphical rework. That's when they finally made like gnomes different from each other. Not like, especially if you were doing a quest, like all the gnomes look like each other, just the name was different. And then finally with that update, you can really see the difference between different gnomes. And now again, and which kind of brings me on the next topic, is like the frames per second issue. If they're gonna update the entirety of the tree gnome stronghold, because that's what they did, not only the gnomes itself, like also the Grand Tree and the Tree Gnome Stronghold, or the Tree Gnome Village and the Tree Gnome Stronghold, really. They updated them both. I think it's gonna lag the game a bit more. Now, I've actually been there with Brad, and it's not really that bad, but if they're gonna keep updating all these graphical reworks, which are not really necessary, I think like first fix the FPS and then go to the next issue, which is like updating the entire game to the standard, which is right now of Jagex, what they can actually produce. So in my opinion, it's a good update. They did what they had to do. It's looking nice for as it is right now, but I don't really think it was necessary, or no, at least not for now. But yeah, you're happy with it, so I
I
guess
def I definitely agree with you there too because I've been lagging a lot lately, like around that area and like the Grand Exchange because of all the updates they've been making, and they won't fix the FPS issue with everyone, and that's like one of the main complaints
yeah.
that people have been giving Jagex. And if they want to make the game fun, they're gonna have to make it playable first.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. But do you have like a good computer, or do you have an okay computer?
I have a good computer actually. It's not like a gaming computer, but it's new. I just got it back in January,
Hmm.
and since the updates, I have been lagging horribly. But before that, like right when I got it, before any of the updates, it was like perfect, so smooth, no lag at all. And
Same.
now it's just like crashing my computer.
Really? Wow. Okay.
Well, not literally, but
Yeah, I get what you
in
mean.
like yeah.
It's kind of the same for me. Normally when I just play, I have like, I mean, it's not the greatest. Again, I don't have like the best computer myself. It's not a gaming PC. It's just like a normal PC, but with a nice graphic card, with a nice RAM, everything is fine. I play in about 30 FPS. I don't like before all the updates. What did you usually play in?
I played in you mean like high detail, low detail,
High
stuff like
detail.
that? I played in high detail and I still do because I think the min detail it just looks it doesn't look like RuneScape for me. It just looks awful.
Oh no no, but what I mean, like how like before all the updates, before all the graphical updates, before this was actually the FPS issue, how many frames per second did you have while normally playing?
I have no idea, honestly.
You
I
never
never checked
checked?
it.
Okay.
I still never do because I don't even want to know.
It's like half a frame per second, you fail. You're like, oh. No, it's no. I usually played on like 30 FPS, and now when I'm recording, I'm actually like 6 or 7 FPS, and probably people gonna be laughing at me in the comments, but I don't care. It's like horribly. It's when I like record with Brad, and Brad has like the most amazing PC ever. He can probably like record like 15 streams at the same time and probably still have like 50 FPS. But he's like, oh, I have 50 FPS. I'm like, yeah, I'm on 6, and he's gonna laugh at me. I'm just like, like if you really want to have a good FPS, you either need a Mac, because I don't know if you knew this, Brooke, but Mac users have no like any kind of lag since all the updates. They have no FPS issues.
I didn't know that.
Well,
I want a Mac.
go get one.
No.
No. Um, but I guess there are also some people with like the most amazing computers, just like actual good gaming PCs with actual good graphic cards. So if you really want to play RuneScape in high detail with no FPS, I mean it's possible, but I guess people with a decent, because that was the most amazing thing about RuneScape. You could actually play RuneScape without the most amazing computer. That was great about the game. How many years have you been playing for, Brooke?
Um, 3 to 4, somewhere around there.
Do you still remember? Was Tutorial Island still around back then?
Yes, it was.
Yes. Do you still remember it? Like going so smooth and actually just playing?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. That's like
of
the idea I
course.
want to get to. That was like a good. Then was happy about RuneScape really. Like the Tutorial Island, good FPS, like normal graphics, not the worst, not the best, but just like how RuneScape is supposed to be. And now I guess it's ruined in my opinion. For some part, I guess. But yeah. Do you like RuneScape how it is right now, Brooke?
Except for the lag, which is what we've been talking about, yes, I do. I enjoy it. I enjoy playing, and I really wish they wouldn't change everything because it seems like that they're making RuneScape something that really isn't RuneScape. But I'm not gonna complain. I know they're just trying to attract more people, make it, better, more fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I guess if you were a new player, I guess the new graphics really make you get to the game more than like the old graphics. But I guess for the old school players who still play the game, like there are actually some people who play the game just for their crappy graphics. Like they like the game for that, and I guess it kind of gets ruined for them. I guess Jagex is a company; they have to attend to their new players, but they also have to make sure their old players don't quit. So I guess it's kind of they have to balance it out really. But yeah, we have been talking for quite a while. I just want to ask you one last question, Brooke. What is the worst update of this year, and what is the worst update about last year?
You cut out. What did you say?
I said, what is the worst update of this year and the worst update of last year? Your opinion.
The worst update of this year, in my opinion, is the Squeal of Fortune.
Okay.
That's just, it's, I don't even know what to say about that. And last year, I don't really have an opinion on last year's updates. I think Jagex did very well on last year's updates.
You sure? Clan Citadels,
Well,
hint, hint, hint. Wink, wink.
well, okay, yeah, there's one Clan Citadels, but then again, I'm not really involved because I'm not in a clan.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Um,
Yeah, I do look into joining one soon-ish. So, I mean, I guess if they make that like mandatory, you must do Clan Citadel, then I might hate that update. But as of right now, no, it doesn't really involve me.
okay, and then another question, what's the best update of this year yet, of course, or what do you think is going to be the best update of this year, and of course the best update of last year?
Okay, you cut out again, but I know what you said.
Okay.
And this year, the best update, in my opinion, would be the fight killing and the Dazar rework. I really like that. That's just congratulations to Jagex for that. And last year, of course, the biggest update, Next. I think that was a very well needed add-on to the Godward dungeon.
You've never been there, but yeah, that's
Yeah, I've never been there, but I think it's a good update. And I mean, I don't really want to go because like I said, I don't want to fool with all that stuff because you actually have to pay attention.
oh god, you can't AFK. That's the worst thing ever. You actually have to play the
You
game,
can
Brooke.
Yeah, you can AFK vandals and stuff like that, but you can't AFK next.
Well, not yet. Brooke is gonna be the first one to AFK next, guys. Just watch out for that. Some weird video on YouTube. You see just Brooke just AFKing there with some soul split, like full Torva, whatever you all have weird.
I don't have
Yes, you do.
full Torva,
You are gonna have because
and
you're
I
gonna
don't
AFK
have
next.
a YouTube.
And still there will be a video on YouTube. Just watch out for it, guys.
Sure,
Yes, sure. Um,
sure.
so, and for future update this year, what do you think about that? Like, have you seen the post on the RuneFest of like 2011?
Yes, yes. Two updates that I am really excited about
Mm-hmm.
are the Queen Black Dragon and the Calcite King.
Oh, of
Those are
course.
something that I'm really looking forward to. And another one is the Dragon Ore thing. 99 mining comes in handy.
Dragon Ore? What?
They said something about Dragon Ore, didn't they?
Really? That? Oh, tell me.
Well, I don't really know much about it, but they said like Dragon Ore is gonna be really hard to get to, and so you know how like they had the Rune Ore like out in the wilderness? I don't know if they're gonna do that with Dragon Ore, but they said that it's a possibility that they might come out with that.
I have no idea about that. I've never heard this. Then I must...
I'm excited about it if they do.
Yeah, I have 99 mining as well, so I guess that really makes mining useful. Wow. That's
I
weird.
know, right? It's like finally our
Oh my...
skill is useful. It's
Yeah.
my only 99 too.
Oh, God.
I want to keep it that way.
Yeah? Do you have
I
any,
like
like,
my
90,
undetermined.
97 or 98 skills?
Yeah, I do. I have a couple.
Oh, God, I could never do that. I'll be like, 98, nah, let's go with the game.
No.
Yeah, I guess if you have an untrimmed skill cap, I guess that's, like, one motivation, but if I'm, like, 98 right now, with, like, just no life to get to 99, I just can't stand a skill being 98. Like,
Life did thing because mine it's always been like my favorite skill, so whenever I logged into RuneScape I would want to train mining and then go do something else and then go back and then go do something else, so it was just kind of something that I worked towards slowly, I guess.
you're weird. No,
Thank you.
no, I like mining as well. It's great skill. But it's not like I log in, I'm like, oh, let's go mining. Let's waste my life on that. That's
That was
great.
me. That was me.
I'm sorry, Brooke. I apologize. No, I like mining as well. I have a 99 for some reason, so I guess I'm weird as well. But yeah, we've been talking for quite a while now. Let's change the subject real quick and like forget I'm a dick. Anyway, we're gonna wrap this up. We've been talking for quite a while now. Brooke, thanks for coming on my channel. It was great having you here.
Thanks for having me, Ray. I enjoyed it.
That's great. I hope to see you more often on my channel. What are you laughing about?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Embarrassed.
Oh god, yeah, it's so embarrassing being on YouTube. I hope to see you more on my channel, and if not, it's great having you here. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope to see you tomorrow for another video, and if there's no video out tomorrow, it should be out the next day. I have some things for school I have to plan out, so I'm probably going to do that tomorrow, and if I have no time for making a video, there will be a video Tuesday. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and please comment, rate, and subscribe if you haven't done already, and see you next time. Bye.